Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time of day it is you decide to watch this vlog. Welcome to today's video. Today's subject, Ernesta Day! Now, many of you actually might be wondering what Ernesta Day is exactly. Honestly, I don't know everything 100%, but I got a slight idea. I had to get reminded by a few things by a few of my cousins about the background of Ernesta Week and Ernesta Day, why we celebrate it, and what it is. It's a family tradition we've been celebrating since about 1998, so it's been almost 20 years since we actually started celebrating it. Now, what had happened is I have two of my cousins. They're actually cousins with each other too, so two obviously different parents, whatever. They were actually at my aunt and uncle's house, just on the porch about 19, 20 years ago, you know, right around 1998, 97, 98, 99, right around that area, right around that time frame. Anyways, these two cousins of mine were actually just, they were sitting in the front porch of one of those cousins' house where they were living at the time, and that cousin had a neighbor, or had some neighbors where they had 3 dogs. One of those dogs was a pug named Ernesta, and that dog would always constantly bark at people coming up and down the driveway, you know, all that stuff, you know. But one day, these two cousins of mine were actually sitting on the front porch of one of those said cousins, and they were sitting there while the dog Ernesta was getting yelled at by the neighbors. Weird, right? You know what? That had to have been kind of awkward hearing your neighbors yelling at a dog. But then again, that could be just me thinking that, experiencing that, and not having your neighbors not know that you're there to watch and witness and hear the event. But I don't know. It was pretty weird, I guess. Anyways, one of those two cousins had mentioned to my other cousin, saying, you know what? That actually sounds kind of like a holiday. Is that weird? Stuff like that. My other cousin was probably thinking, you know what? Let's celebrate it. And it does sound kind of like a holiday. Let's make a holiday out of it. So now every year on a Saturday that's closest to June 10th, we celebrate Ernesta. We celebrate Ernesta Day. We have an Ernesta fiesta and stuff like that. But there's one reason why I'm actually announcing this 1 week prior to Ernesta Day. See, there's a song called Pizza Day by the Aquabats. And the chorus the song is actually kind of talking about the guys' experiences through elementary school, what kind of lunches they always had and stuff like that. One day had one specific food, whereas the next day you'd have another specific type of food, or you would have a choice of 2 different kinds of foods. And we as cousins just decided that we have been wanting to incorporate that verse for a little while by that time. The chorus of that song, look it up, Pizza Day by the Aquabats. Pretty funny stuff, actually. So we thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to be able to incorporate that lunch schedule into one week's worth of meals. Easy on the parents. Thing is, we did not start that up until the following year, about 1999, you know. The second time we celebrated our Ernesta Fiesta, that was when we decided to go with that kind of meal plan. And if you have not listened to this song yet, actually, you know, before I actually go over the list, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. Ernesta Week actually starts up with a celebration of one more holiday on the Saturday before Ernesta Day. And that holiday we have called International Pirates Day. Yar matey! Now, is that a weird holiday to celebrate? Yes. I would wholeheartedly say yes. Not even members of my family had even wondered why we even celebrate such a weird holiday. But the background for that one is a different story of its own. You see, when I was growing up, I lived next door to my aunt and uncle and my cousins. We were like literally right next door to each other in a cul-de-sac. And we had a neighbor in that same cul-de-sac that was just one of the weirdest but funniest guys you could ever come and meet with at all. Just off the wall humor, just random thoughts, and just funny stuff. Anyways, one day he well, my aunt and uncle, they had like a whiteboard calendar in the kitchen, and we were over there one day, and someone noticed that someone had written down on that one particular Saturday International Pirates Day, and had like a sea captain drawn on there with like a captain's hat, like stuff like that. So we're like, what the heck? Who the heck wrote that? And this particular neighbor of ours, I don't want to really say his name because I don't know if he wants me to mention his name. He's like, oh, I was the one who did it. I was just kidding around. Just got a good laugh out of it. So to keep it going, just to keep the weirdness going, we as cousins and friends ended up adopting this into the holiday schedule for the month of June. So every Saturday, the Saturday before the Saturday of Ernesta Day, which is the closest Saturday to the 10th, which is weird because June 10th is also next Saturday, a week from tomorrow. Yeah, a week from tomorrow is Ernesta Day. So the Saturday before you celebrate Ernesta Day, you go out and celebrate International Pirates Day. In order to celebrate that holiday, there's just one thing that you got to do in order to celebrate that particular holiday. Just one holiday, or sorry, two holidays, but one way to celebrate one of them. But yeah, you know what I mean. Anyways, the only way you really need to celebrate, the only thing you need to do to celebrate International Pirates Day is technically to eat a cake that's pirate themed. Actually, that's really the only stipulation you have in order to celebrate it. Eat a piece of cake, prove that that piece of cake was from a pirate themed cake. Take a picture of it. Take a picture of you eating it, and then prove it on Facebook, and then hashtag it International Pirates Day. And anyways, for the rest of the week, it goes as follows. For Sunday, there is no particular thing you need to eat. So you got International Pirates Day, and then you got Sunday. That day between the day between Saturday and Sunday, or Saturday and Monday, there is nothing that you need to do. Really, just eat a family, get together, have some dinner, eat some food, stuff like that. Monday starts it off. As the song goes, the song Pizza Day by the Aquabats says Monday hot dogs. And that you're not restricted to any one type of hot dog. You can eat a hot dog of any style. You can eat it Chicago style, New York style, Miami style, Louisiana style, Utah style, Washington style, whatever style it is you prefer. As long as it's a hot dog in a bun, and you can prove that it's a hot dog in a bun, and you can prove that you took a bite out of it and that you're eating it, whether you use film or you use like a movie camera, whatever, or a picture. As long as you can prove that you're eating it, do that. And hashtag it Monday hot dog, and hashtag Ernesta Week. That's really the only thing you got to eat to celebrate that Monday. Hot dog. Prove that it's a hot dog. Eat it. Take a picture of it. Post it. Make it public. Stuff like that. Do that. That starts off the week. That will start off the week for Ernesta Week. Now Tuesday is probably going to be an obvious one for a lot of people. Taco Tuesday! That's where you can go out and eat any kind of taco you can. Most people are going to think, go to Taco Bell, grab some tacos. That's fine too. You can do that. Or you can make your own homemade tacos, or you can have Greek tacos, or whatever you want. Just same stipulation as Monday hot dogs, just as long as you prove that you're eating a taco of some form, and a hashtag a Taco Tuesday. Or if you want to, you can explain what kind of taco it is, where you got it from, how you made it, what kind of ingredients you use, stuff like that. Taco Tuesday, do it. Now Wednesday's the day when it starts to get slightly weird. You know what I mean? Kind of weird. Anyways, the song says Wednesday hamburgers and chocolate milk. Not a big deal, really. Really, yeah. Who doesn't like chocolate milk unless you're lactose intolerant? Your hamburger could be either homemade off your grill at home, or just a hamburger from anywhere. And yes, it can be a cheeseburger. You can have cheese on that, because let's face it, burgers without cheese, they're not good. And then you just, as long as you can prove, again, as long as you can prove you're eating a hamburger or a cheeseburger with chocolate milk together, you know, well, not, you don't obviously put chocolate milk on the burger, just drink it separately and eat it separately, you know what I mean? As long as you can prove it, do it, take a picture of it, take a film of it, post it online, and go on from there. Let's move on to Thursday. Now, Thursday is actually the weirdest day of the week. Food-wise, at least. The song goes, Thursday, sloppy joes and burritos in a bag. Yeah, that's weird. Especially since they said, and burritos in a bag. So we as cousins took it upon ourselves to change that just a little bit. We made it to where it's not sloppy joes and burritos in a bag, but rather it's sloppy joes or burritos in a bag. So one or the other, or you can do both. It's up to you. When it comes to burritos in a bag, yes, you get like the little frozen burritos at the store, because they're technically in a bag. Those frozen burritos you just warm up in your microwave, those count. Or it can be multiple burritos in like a Taco Bell bag. You know what I mean? So that all works. That's the way you would eat that day. Sloppy joes, however you want to make them. You can make them homemade. Go over wherever sells sloppy joes and have sloppy joe there. That's simple, easy. But like I said, that's probably the weirdest one, because originally it said sloppy joes and burritos in a bag. But yeah, we changed it to or. You know, because me and my family, we're gonna do one or the other. We're not gonna do both together, because that's just weird to me. But you know, do what you like. Now Friday, according to the song, Friday is pizza day, the best day of the week. But that's a pretty tough contender, or that's pretty, that could be outmatched by Saturday, but we'll get to Saturday in a minute. Friday, still pizza day. You go wherever you want to go for your pizza. You get any kind of pizza you want. Costco pizza, homemade pizza, DiGiorno pizza, whatever kind of pizza you want to have. Pizza Hut, Domino's, Little Caesars, Hungry Howie's, whatever you want. As long as it's pizza, any kind of pizza, it doesn't matter what toppings you have on there. Eat any kind of pizza you want to have. Boom. Pizza day. Best day of the week. And then there's Saturday. Now let's do Saturdays, because that's kind of the time when, or let's say it's kind of it was growing up, after we started doing that, Saturdays would be the day where we would celebrate Ernesta Day. And that was kind of an excuse for all of us cousins to get together. We would always find reasons or ways for all of us to get together and just hang out. Because a lot of us on my mom's side of the family, we lived pretty close to each other. We all lived within an hour and a half of each other, or most of us at least. I still have an aunt and uncle that live in Guam. You guys better, let's go back to the mainland. Come on, come back to the United States. Let's leave Guam alone and come back to the United States. You know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that was an excuse for all of us cousins to get together. And what we would do is we have like a whole Mexican style buffet set up. You know, like Mexican related foods. Like it would be like a buffet. Like you have a burrito bar, taco bar, nacho bar, stuff like that. It would have it set up to where you can have either nachos or tacos or burritos, whatever you want. But you would actually have to go there and make it yourself. And it was just it was fun. The more often we celebrated Ernesta Day, my cousins were able to get some more friends to go out and celebrate it as well. And now here it is in 2017, and I'm doing a YouTube channel. So I wanted to be able to spread this holiday to everybody else who watches this video, my videos. Thank you, by the way, for watching my videos. They're fun to make. I love making them. Don't do them for money. Just fun to make. The reason we don't have any particular reason to celebrate it. We just thought it was fun, and it's kind of a family tradition that we wanted to, share with the world. And we don't have to make it like an actual national holiday or anything. It's just more of a fun tradition, a fun idea for parents to do with their kids Makes it easy on the mom or the dad, whoever makes dinner. It makes it easy. It reserves 1 week of easy to make meals for you and your family and your kids. And now that I'm a parent myself, and many of my cousins are parents now, it's a lot easier to do it that way. My wife does it; she enjoys it. Let's face it, I don't really know how to cook, and my wife is the one who does most of the cooking because she's wonderful at it, and something she likes to do. This 1 week just kind of gives her a break. It makes it easier for her, and we all enjoy it. My boys love it. So, anyways, thanks for watching this video, everybody. Don't forget to give it a like and a subscribe down at the bottom. And don't forget to come visit facebook.com/group/famousamericanstuff. Post your pictures and videos there. I'm working on editing that page right now to change the description up, to explain it better into more detail. Anyways, celebrate the holiday with us. Post your pictures on the vlogging crew, hashtag the vlogging crew. Look it up on Facebook. I want to see if you guys are celebrating. I want to see if people are willing to do this stuff and have fun with their kids. So happy Ernesta week, everybody. I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you for watching.